Next, we're going to talk about the uses of the verb estar. And remember, estar also means to be. And we're going to use the acronym PLACE. So position, location, action, condition, and emotion. So position, let's talk about this first. Position is the actual physical position of where someone or something is. It can also be the posture somebody is in. So my grandmother, mi abuela está en la sala. My grandmother is in the family room or the living room. Your posture can be, are you standing? Are you sitting? Are you laying down? So here we have, yo estoy sentado. Location is where something is permanently, temporarily, actually, or it could even be conceptually. So talking about el baño está a la derecha de la sala. The bathroom is next or to the right of the family room. Estamos en el café ahora y vamos a estar en el cine en 20 minutos. We are in the cafe right now, but we're going to be, so conceptually, temporarily, surely, eventually, we're going to be in the cine, okay, the movie theater. And then the last one, mi abuelo está en la luna, okay? So kind of when you're not quite understanding what's going on, maybe a little loca, something like that, like they're not really here, if that makes sense. Kind of somebody, it could even be somebody that has their head in the clouds. We sometimes say that. So it doesn't have to mean that mentally their capacity that they're not here. It could just be like she's not here because her head's in the clouds. That makes sense. Another one is action. So something that's happening over and over. We call this present progressive. We have not learned this yet in Spanish, but we will be learning this soon. So your ing words, and we tend to use this a lot in English, saying things such as, I am teaching you right now, you are learning, instead of I teach, you learn. Okay, so those ing phrases is what we're talking about with present progressive. Conditions, physical and mental conditions that tend to be temporary. So estoy tan cansada esta mañana. I am so tired this morning. Mis niños están enfermos. My children are sick today. Mi madre está poca loca. My mother is a little bit crazy. And emotions, how a person is feeling at a certain point in time. So like you've been asked since you came in, ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien. Está contenta, to be happy. Estoy nerviosa, to be nervous. Now, some of our meanings do change of our words based on whether we use ser and estar. So some of these words can actually be used with both verbs, but then the meaning changes because of that. So like the verb cansado or the adjective cansado, to say está cansado would be he is tired, like tiene sueño, he's tired. But to say es cansado is something more like, ugh, que cansado, like he is a tiring person. So for example, soy aburrido is I am a boring person versus estoy aburrido, I am bored. Or que guapo eres, you are so handsome versus que guapo estás, meaning you look great, which the person that you're saying is guapo could also be looking great today. So just some other ones that can be used kind of interchangeably between the both, but then change meaning. Like ser listo is to be clever, estar listo is to be ready. Ser moreno is to be dark-skinned, but estar moreno can be to be tanned. Ser rico, to be rich. Estar rico, to be tasty. So completely different things. Ser viejo, to be old, but estar viejo is to look old. So here's a couple of adjectives that are used typically with ser versus some that are used typically with estar. And kind of clues for you to look at to know when to use each one.